Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Welcome to Upside DIY. I have pretty much another skateboard, but I've got my new wheel, kind of, yeah, they're new, Amazon, from Amazon on Tuesday in August of 2022. Um, and, the width of these red ones, so, uh, I could kind of compare it and things, but it's better to compare it with the truck and things. And sometimes it may be on the thread, but we just have to get through it. These older or these wheels that came with the skateboard, they don't spin that good. And the thing is, I'm going to probably the factory didn't know not or probably didn't think about or didn't know how to tighten up the wheel bearing, and it shouldn't be that tight. And it's supposed to just be on there, just to help it, or maybe there's not a spacer and things, and well, okay. So I gotta, kind of take apart, whatever I can. But these, I didn't buy these. I bought three things, whereas I bought some extra nuts and bolts. So, and it's this bag. So I spent eight, or it's 16 pieces, but the thing is, it was for $8, and also I already had in my suitcase. I found some extra nuts and bolts. So these things are pretty useful to fixing skateboards and washers and spacers. The thing, this was around $5 or $7, and this may have came come with came with something that I bought. I'm not 100% sure, but I bought a couple at the time. But whatever I had, I actually reordered some more. But like I mentioned, these were $8. These wheels were $18. This is just mainly from Amazon. These wheels were for $18. But even before that, I got like a whole skateboard for $20. So, but so I got two of those. But the parts and the wheels. And then these red wheels were actually a little cheaper for $14, and these actually came with wheel bearings. And these $18 ones have actually three LEDs in it. There's little LEDs, and I can look inside of the bearing hole. There's like a special type of a like a little generator type of situation going on in there. I'm not sure, but yeah, it should light up at nighttime or whatnot. So yeah, $43. And then what I did was, um, I looked over the parts and stuff and kind of thought things through, and somehow I came to think I spent $55 more basically. So later on, I went and I bought three things. I bought a Dremel tool, which was for $17. Then I bought 16 spacers or risers, they call it. Uh, and I bought pretty much what I really needed was some extra like bushings. Was one of the reasons, like these things. This is a yellow pair, but and even like these bushings, like what I have, and there's washers at the bottom. It needs to be pretty much a matching slope. And the thing is, some people don't that aren't really familiar with this type of stuff. You know, maybe they have something that's different, but I've got a few of these yellow ones. What you want to do is actually match them with either wheel bearings, or even the wheel could be yellow, and then the truck and the stuff could be painted black, which I'm doing with this stuff right here. These old trucks, even these new trucks, I'm gonna take these apart because and then I might put black and yellow new trucks or I actually don't have new yellow wheels, so, but yeah, but I do have old bushings and things, but I might put a black and yellow old truck and wheel onto a new skateboard and stuff. So, but yeah, I bought this was a pretty good deal, considering that they cost roughly around $5 to $10 for one, for two, for the front and the back. I bought pretty much 10 skateboards worth. It's around 40. I bought 40 pieces, and hopefully everything is correct. When you order and buy stuff, it's like you gotta look over it right away and see if you really have to return it or not. I was thinking about, um, kind of returning these, but the wheel bearings and stuff. It's just another story. But I always look at stuff, and it could be damaged, and it might not even work. So you gotta take that time, when even though you're dealing with so much other stuff, yeah. So I bought a Dremel. I bought some more the right bushings, and also with these bushings, and I bought risers, but you would think that you could try to make these with a rubber hose and things like that, which you probably can, but seeing how and like a grinding type of situation, probably a belt and things like that. You probably can, and a fine sandpaper, but for the price, and just for the price of $25. So I spent $55. The drum and it's going to be here by the probably next Monday. I got free shipping, 5-day free shipping and stuff like that. So like it's really interesting to I can't wait to finish that off and see what else I would need. Uh, um, so then I bought some extra risers, which I really didn't need it, but just the look of these older type of risers, I bought like the other ones just had, I mean, has two. The new ones are different styles, so I wanted to try that. The thing is, they were for around $11 for 16 of them. So, I've got a ton of these. I really didn't need to buy the risers. I could probably make my own out of just, a piece of plastic and a Dremel tool. So, keep that in mind. Maybe buy some more Dremels and make a lot of risers and and skateboard bushings just out of stuff. So that, yeah, that's coming up next Monday, but I can't wait to get the bushings, especially because new bushings, new lighted LED black bushings at that. They have red bushings, they have blue bushings. I actually need to get red and blue, but $26 and and it's just a little too much invested into only two skateboards, but it's pretty, and plus I'll need trucks and wheels and things. But what I'm planning, before the stuff, and the stuff gets here, is trying to at least have a lot of the parts and stuff prepared, cleaned up. Uh, these new ones I have to actually take apart. I got to store these wheels and stuff, so I do put them down below. This is like where I sort out just random stuff that I have. Just a lot of stuff sorted out and stuff, but below that is actually where I store a lot of my bearings and extra wheels. But yeah, I've got this irrigation line. I'm going to make a pretty much an edge protector. I'm going to have to boil this. Cut. I've got to cut a couple of pieces of wood and boil. So I've got two pieces of wood somewhere that I lost track of, but they're basically templates to help me make this. So there's two pieces of wood somewhere around here. So I am doing my own DIY. So yeah, I just got these three items. So my best tip when you buy like skateboard wheels, which is really fun, you gotta have some of the extra hardware. The hardware you should have is, you know, most of these skateboards do have things built on it, but you gotta have pretty much, you know, they come with wheel bearings. But my best tip is buy for under a certain price. You know, these were 14, these were $18. There's other colors. The size is really interesting. These wheels are right here are probably 52 or 58. I'm not, you know, I'm not that 52 or 58. Most of the wheel bearings can be, you know, pretty much the same sizes. So yeah, just buy under $20. I was gonna buy like 3 or 4 pairs of wheels. I mean, just look how cool they, you know, things can be, you know, matched up like this. But you know, there's just more to it. Is buying these bushings and painting the trucks. But just having this type of collection and spare parts for me, pretty much, you know, pretty much will keep me busy. So just to recap, you know, just spending this stuff, you know, I still have to prep up a lot of things and put them in places that I remember. But after I clean up these trucks and stuff, let me just go ahead and take one of these. And this one over here is actually just a random. So after you know, cleaning this stuff up, you know, sanding it if I wanted to, you know, sourcing out the part, I could paint it. And all this, not all of this, but just the cardboard boxes and some pieces of wood right there that I'm touching up. I have the paint bucket right here, and I'm painting boxes. I'm actually taping up boxes, and this kind of feels like a like wax paper, and touching up. And but yeah, painting, you know. And then, but with the skateboard parts, I'm gonna spray paint them a gloss black to finish. But the paint, this paint is weather stripping paint. It's really, you know, industrial, heavy duty type of stuff. But yeah, and I'm gonna pretty much paint, you know, stuff and then spray paint it. So that's most of my DIY video. Um, you know, and you know, just doing this is all I really have to do. But you know, I do as much as I can. uh, but you know, I need to get my rubber gloves and and you know, just start with touching up this first, and then you know, I could start painting the boxes one by one, and then putting it on top. Since this stuff is mostly painted, but you know, like I mentioned, there are going to be surfaces that I'm touching up that's going to be on top and stuff. But yeah, so thanks for watching my video. Yeah, just showing you guys pretty much my upside DIYs. Have a nice day out. So I've been taking apart my bicycle stuff. And that's just gonna be another video. Not too much bike parts, but old. But the tires, you know, if I've got to, you know, and just the same stuff with bicycles. But just seeing what's wrong with this one, you know, I've got to replace these screws, these adjustment screws, uh, and it just needs brakes and back seats. So that's the update on this bicycle, which would be probably worth like $100. But most of these bikes, you know, just any bike that is completed and stuff, even though it's really heavy and stuff, you know, I just like the possibilities of it just being fully completed and fixed up nicely. Oh man, so like I was just saying, is I gotta put parts like that in there. And I've got the you know, workbench situation. I've got to paint this, so it's situated, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. So I've got 3 more things coming. The bushings, black bushings is main thing for the skateboards, and a Dremel. All right, a Dremel cutoff tool. One of those. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.